And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The New Orleans riverfront gleaming brightly along the Mississippi here tonight. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Well, after all the turmoil in New Orleans last season, there's fresh air in the Big Easy. The Pelicans won the lottery and got #1 overall pick Zion Williamson. Not only that, the Anthony Davis trade brought in a surrounding cast of young star talent. The Pelicans have gotten a great head start on their rebuild. Kevin?
They are fun to watch, that's for sure, Dave. Thank you. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Barton.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Grant down low with Jokic. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at shooting guard. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position.
The Pelicans tried to build a contender around Anthony Davis. They're hoping this go around with Zion Williamson, they'll be able to create a more complete team.
Here we go. So the Nuggets win the tip. Morris with the ball. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Ball. Favors with the rebound. And Steve, with the Anthony Davis trade completed, a new look for the Pelicans.
Yes, plan A, Kevin, was to make it work with Anthony Davis. Instead, they have acquired a lot of young talent, a ton of it. In time, they'll become a team, in my opinion, to be reckoned with.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
One of the better defenders in the league, Jrue Holiday, embraces the challenge.
And he's good on the second. And defending the top scorers in the league is no picnic, but Jrue Holiday says it's fun for him.
That's what he grew up on. He comes from a basketball family. Defense was a topic of conversation at the dinner table.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. Smitty, the increased pace of the game, how does that affect players, you think, trying to get through the season in terms of, say, fatigue?
You know, I think for the teams that those coaches understand, they do a great job of playing 10, 11, 12 guys throughout the season. It usually bodes well. It's those organizations that's going 6, 7, only 8 deep. You see those guys start to fatigue, and any injury, then you really see it shows up on paper and on the floor when you're not a deep team.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. And here's Holiday. Pass to Williamson. 11 feet away. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Now here's Barton. His last outing, he had 8 points. From outside the arc, offensive rebound, Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jokic with it, now guarded by Ball. Charity stripe shot. Another shot. Morris, no good. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Holiday dishes to Ball. Pass to Ingram. Back to Ball. Now Holiday covered by Morris. 11 feet away. And Holiday with the nice bucket inside.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Now, here is Morris. 11 points for him in that last game against the Rockets in Houston.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
And Ball slams it in.
And how about the huge wingspan of Ingram, really causing the opposition a number of problems.
Morris passes to Grant. Barton against Ingram. Passes it to Jokic. And here is Morris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Holiday attacking. Good defense by Jokic.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Barton. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Ingram. There's the pass to Holiday. Back to Ingram. Clock at 6. And it's Ball in the corner. A floater. Rebound by the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now here's Barton. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Barton's got 5.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Morris. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Shoots over Ball. And again, it's Denver.
And this is Alvin Gentry's fourth stop as an NBA head coach. He's been working as an NBA assistant, let's get this, since 1988.
Over 3 decades in this league. A decade coaching in college. Worked for and with so many legendary coaches. He's seen it all.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Number 5 is Lonzo Ball.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
What I love about it, these guys are dialed in defensively. That's the game plan for these guys. Defensive mindset first.
Now here is Holiday. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. And it's Williamson missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
They retain possession. Now here is Holiday. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's Williamson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Denver.
Barton kicks to Craig. Ingram against Barton. Pass to Jokic. To the left side wing. On the wing, Morris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Ball with the rebound. The Pelicans trail. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. And it's blocked. It's Barton on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Barton kicks to Morris. Jokic against Ingram. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now Ball. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Porter comes in for Barton. And it's Beasley in for Torrey Craig. Now here's Plumlee. On the wing, Morris. Drills the three-pointer. Morris has got his third basket of the night.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Ball, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
That's good from Ball. Well, it was only a short stay in L.A. for Lonzo Ball, traded this past summer as part of the Anthony Davis deal.
And getting out of L.A. might be the best thing for him. Still a great defender and playmaker. His best years, without a doubt, could be ahead of him here in New Orleans.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Steady at the defensive end, who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kyle Lowry is one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, P.J. Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell them.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry, but he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? I mean, wow.
Yes, indeed.
Cans it from downtown.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Now, here's Ball. He has 6, and the wide open shot from Redick. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Morris passes to Jokic. Back to Morris. Back to Jokic. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Favors.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Comes up empty down low.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Drains the three-pointer. Morris has got 10.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morris against Ball. He kicks to Redick. Passes it to Hart. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Beasley, the pass to Morris. Jokic inside, working on Hayes. And Jokic gets it to go. Here's Ball. 6 points for him. There's 1:38 left in the first. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Morris. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Morris with the ball, and the layup is good. And it's a 10-point Denver lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Morris against Ball. The pass to Redick. Will it go? A shot off that time. Excellent D there from Beasley. And Ball comes to help. Porter in the corner. Puts it up. And again, it's Denver.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pelicans trail by 12. Pass to Hayes. Redick up top, covered by Beasley. Back to Redick. kicks to Hayes. Fires from deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Denver leading by 12. Pass to Beasley. Now here is Morris. Covered by Reddick. Morris against Ball. Here's Jokic, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's Denver, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play. Like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old, I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Their backcourt, Ball and Reddick. Hayes out there with Hart, and it's Okafor in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Morris against Ball, and the shot goes in. Ball's got 8 points.
And the height of Ball really allows him to finish over the defense. Even when you make contact, he just seems to power through with his size.
Here's Porter, and Okafor with the block. Reddick finds Ball. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Denver leading by 11, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Jokic. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Ball kicks to Okafor. Here's Hart, guarded by Porter. And it's sent back by Jokic. Morris with the ball. He's got 14. Got a hand on it. Here's Hart, covered by Beasley. And it's Denver with the rebound. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Porter, here we go.
But when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor.
It's tipped. Pass to Reddick. 6 to shoot. The pass to Ball. No one near him. Not going to go that time. And it's Denver the other way. Beasley outside. Jokic against Okafor. Jokic, no good. Pelicans trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And 4 years at Villanova for Josh Hart. Won the title back in 2016.
He just makes winning plays, hits perimeter shots, and the 30th pick in 2017, he has been solid.
The Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. You know, Steve, the 2018 rookie class really burst out onto the scene. What has impressed you most about that group?
I think a couple things, Kevin. First of all, they're very talented. They handle themselves extremely well off the court. But most of those guys were able to last through the rookie wall and play pretty much 75 to 82 games.
Yeah, really put their fingerprints on their team, didn't they?
They did, and a lot of those guys are leaders.
And so he hits both. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. It's blocked.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Craig. Pass to Porter. Over Holiday. And another miss by Denver. Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Williamson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Now here's Barton. Defense is right there. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Denver shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw good from Barton. For New Orleans, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Holiday. That shot off. Some solid defense from Grant. The Nuggets leading by 14. And the dunk by Grant.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Hart. Down low, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength just so lethal.
It's tipped and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. On defense, the Pelicans. Beasley, the pass to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Martin from outside.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Here's Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in. Williamson's got 6.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
Martin dishes to Grant. He feeds it to Porter. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. For 3, Beasley. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. No good on the second free throw. The Nuggets leading by 11. And there's the pass to Craig. Now Beasley. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
Sure. We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts. Being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
First free throw is good. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a four-point line. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Ingram wide open, hits the three-point bomb.
And Ingram is so graceful with the catch-and-shoot jumper. His lightning-quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Knocked away. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Holiday's got 9 points.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Pass to Craig. Shoots a three. Drops in the tray. And the Nuggets lead by 11. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Six on the shot clock. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. And the Pelicans making a change here. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. Number 1, Michael Porter.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. To the inside, here's Melly. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Beasley dishes to Barton. It's Beasley on the wing, guarded by Holiday. And the shot goes down.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Barton with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Beasley. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Houston Rockets. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for their matchup with the Bucks, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
Beasley outside. Here's Craig. 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots. And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. The Pelicans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic is checked in for Grant. Plumlee comes in for Will Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Torrey Craig.
Mind the lane. One shot.
That's good from Holiday.
Every day, Holiday can be relied upon to bring focus, energy, toughness, and he's a terrific competitor.
Here's Morris. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And Holiday kicks to Favors. Dishes it to Ingram. From deep. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Porter. Tries again, and it's denied.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Nuggets leading by 12. It's Beasley on the wing, covered by Redick. Jokic draws the double. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Hayes, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Pass to Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Beasley. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Hayes. Pelicans trail by 12. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for New Orleans. .111 left to play in the first half. And Redick kicks to Ingram. And here's Hayes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. And it's Ingram missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 14th in scoring, 15th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. It's good from Beasley.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Both shots good from the stripe.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Passes to Melly. Now here's Ball. He's guarded by Plumlee. Here's Redick. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jokic draws the double. Porter passes to Beasley. Shoots over Ball. The Nuggets with another miss.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at contesting shots with that reach.
And so it's Denver with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, what have you liked so far from your team, and what have you not liked?
Well, I like the pace of the game. Defensively, I don't like anything that we're doing as far as dribble penetration. Too many things are happening in the lane. We got to protect the basket a little better.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 14. Kenny, what do you think?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else. Their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they could forget about a comeback.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Monte Morris. He's been really playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Grant down low with Jokic. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Craig in at the 2. Stolen by Grant. Morris, left side. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Ball finds Holiday. Tries from 16. Kept alive. Williamson. Good defense by Jokic. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. The pass to Morris. Pass to Craig from past the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280. and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got 5 rebounds tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Craig kicks to Jokic. In it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it clean.
That one goes. Count it. Williamson's got 9.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Pass to Craig. Down low. And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Grant dishes to Barton.
And the long arms and legs of Ingram come into play on defense, bothering shooters with his hustle.
Williamson, the pass to ball. Now the dish to Williamson. Some solid defense from Grant.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Morris. That's tipped.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end.
Morris against Ball. Clock at 6. Barton finds Grant. Here's Craig.
And defensively, Holiday shows you the quick feet, the strength to maintain position, and he has good hands.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So for the Pelicans, Okafor comes in for Derek Favors, and Hart subbed in for Ingram. The Nuggets leading by 14. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Barton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lonzo Ball picks one up. For Denver, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Elsewhere, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
Morris into the lane. 5 to shoot. Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Hart, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Pelicans trail by 16. And the pass to Ball. Over Morris. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Jokic. 13 points in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Oh, the officials are all over that one. You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in. So he can't get either to fall.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
13 feet away, and the shot is good.
Timeout.
Redick's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And some shooters are specialists, but J.J. Redick can hurt you from anywhere. That's what makes him very tough.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's M.O. all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere. And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 22 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
Here's Craig, covered by Redick. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Morris. Holiday brings the double team. 6 to shoot.
We had not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
Now the feed to Williamson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
The Pelicans have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. For the Nuggets, Plumlee comes in for Grant, and it's Malik Beasley in for Torrey Craig. The Nuggets leading by 9. Albert, he's got 11. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jokic with it. Hayes on him. Clock at 4, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. You take a look at Hayes, second in the NBA, a great defender.
He's been a factor on the inside, an impressive stretch for him defensively.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second. Pelicans trail by 9. Holiday, no one around him, and it's off from three-point range.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Jokic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And Reddick kicks to Holiday. Pass to Hart, takes a 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Morris with the ball. He's got 18. Porter dishes to Morris. Here's Plumlee. Jokic trying to free himself up. Plumlee, no luck. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Hart. Again, the Pelicans score.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Morris against Holiday. Morris kicks to Porter. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The Pelicans have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. At one point, they led by 16. Jokic on top. Kicks it to Plumlee. Passes it to Beasley. Here's Jokic, covered by Redick. And it's Jokic missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Holiday, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Out to the wing. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Outside Holiday. And the Pelicans miss again.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Back to Morris. At the top of the key, Plumlee. Outside, Porter. From deep. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. A look at the Nuggets. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, just way behind.
And, you know, for the Nuggets, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise, just 1 of 7 from the field.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Was shot by Redick, no good. The Nuggets leading by 6. Here's Morris. 18 points for him. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Porter.
What you like about Drew, these hard drives, a physical guard who sometimes invites contact.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
That one is off. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And he sinks the second. The Nuggets leading by 5. Morris outside. Here's Porter. Off the left rim and out.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Yes, that goes in.
The instincts of Ingram, just seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Morris passes to Porter. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Redick for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Redick's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Holiday surveying the floor. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Denver on top. They lead by a bucket. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
We have to be solid in what we're doing. As long as we're solid, we'll be fine. And do me a favor, just relax and play, okay? Relax and play. We're a good team. If we play the way we're supposed to, we can play with anybody.
Alvin is showing confidence for his guys right there, Greg. Want them to ease up a bit.
I mean, sometimes guys just need to hear that. He's terrific at realizing when to calm his guys down and get them focused.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Favors is out there with Hayes. And it's Ball in a corner. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Denver. The Pelicans trail. And here is Ball. He dishes it to Redick to take the lead. The offensive rebound. And that one's good by Favors.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. And it's Beasley in the corner. It's good from long range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Ball dishes to Redick. Ingram outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Favors surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Porter against Ingram. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
To the paint, here's Beasley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Ball against Morris. Ingram outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition, drawing contact very easily on these kinds of attempts.
The first one falls.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Okafor's checked in for Hayes. Barton's checked in for Denver. Torrey Craig comes in for Malik Beasley. And he makes both free throws. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ball against Morris. The pass to Barton. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Morris outside, shoots over Ball. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Grant. Morris has got 20 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Barton. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Ingram. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Morris passes to Craig. Pass to Barton. Feeds it to Plumlee. 4 on the clock. Here's Craig, covered by Reddick. Great D that time from Reddick.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Fades. That one a little long.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Reddick surveying the D. Ingram finds Ball. Now here's Okafor. Here's Ingram. Rebound by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the dunk by Grant.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Ingram. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. And Denver with a change here too. Jokic is checked in. The Nuggets leading by 5. Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Count that one.
I really like the activity level from Ball. Excels at reading his man and jumping all over him, and great at coming up with those steals.
On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Ball. To the middle, here's Reddick. Drops in the layup for 2. Now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
And the passing of Ingram, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball effortless.
Jokic against Ball. Grant outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Jokic. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Jokic has got 21 in the game. Ball kicks to Williamson. Grant against Ingram. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. And no good that time. And Denver the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. And that one's good. Barton.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Here is Favors. Dishes it to Reddick. Here's Ball. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Inside, here's Morris. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 22 points for him.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now, here's Ball. Redick trying to get open.
And how about the focus here from Ball on offense? Constantly looking for ways to score. Feels like he can get any shot he wants.
Barton surveying the floor. Pass to Jokic from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram outside. Ball dishes to Redick. He kicks to Ingram. Shoots a fader. They grab their own miss, and it's Williamson missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And stolen by Redick. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Ingram.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Barton against Ingram. Barton passes to Morris, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morris has got 24. Here's Ball. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You look at Monte Morris. He's been really playing well.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Monte Morris.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry said to his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Craig. Passes to Grant. The pass to Barton. Here's the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram outside. Kicks the ball. Here's Williamson. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Denver's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Barton shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Great job there to make this a 2-possession game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Morris, and the layup's good off the glass. Morris has got 10 points in just the second half.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
To the wing on the left. Here's Ball. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Barton outside. He feeds it to Morris. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Morris has got 28 points for the game.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's gotten any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
He's been the reason they're in this position to win this game. He's been consistent and reliable.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Not the flashiest guy most of the time. Holiday prefers to just get down to business, especially when the game is tight.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16. Jokic inside. He's covered by Favors, and it's Jokic missing. And Grant sends it back. They recover it. Holiday finds Ball to tie it up. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. And that one's good by Favors.
With the game tightening up, Favors with the confidence to attack. Big bucket.
Morris looking over the floor. At the elbow. Jokic. Here's Craig. Jokic on top. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Williamson. But they'll get another chance. Here's Favors. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. The kick out to Barton. Clock at 6. And it's blocked. Holiday. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep. That one doesn't drop.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalil, here at home with a competitive matchup. What got you guys over the top tonight?
To stand together as a team, playing as hard as we could. The fans were great, and we wanted to play good for them.
And you surely did, Jalil. Thanks a lot for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.